Hello, YouTube. This is Johnny Shredder. Sorry about the lighting. It's not exactly the best lighting circumstance that I have here. I'm here to talk to you today about, well, mainly eBay fees, some issues I've had, or one issue in particular. eBay is really good on their end of getting their own money. In fact, getting money that they're not even entitled to. But when it comes to refunding, well, they're not so good at that sometimes. I sold an iPhone for $8,500. Wow. I don't know how this happened. I listed it as a buy it now fixed price auction at $15.99. So they could have bought it at that price. Instead, somehow they chose make offer and they put 8,500 in. And so they won the item, and of course they never paid, okay? Now, the final value fee of this is $750, which my credit card has been hit. And I mean, I will get a refund, but it's going to take a while, and I didn't even want my credit card to get hit by that large amount of money for no reason. I called eBay like the day of, and they said, "Well, start a cancel transaction." So I started that process, even though the reason that eBay gives me is not valid. The real reason was some scammer somehow bid it up to 8,500, which was obviously a glitch in the eBay system because that's not supposed to be able to happen. So they bid it up, and of course they didn't pay. Well, the options they give me to do a cancel transaction are if I'm out of stock, which you never say you're out of stock on an item unless you're really out of stock because you will get a defect, and that will hurt your score. Never do that. The other option was that the buyer asked to cancel a transaction or there was an issue with the buyer's address, which none of those. Okay. So those are the only two reasons that you have to be able to cancel an auction. So I asked the eBay representative, she told me just do a cancel and then we'll be able to get your fees back. I said, what reason do I put? And she said, just put that the buyer asked to. So I put that. And she says, okay, within 24 hours, we should be able to get your fees back. And I'm thinking, this doesn't sound right because it says 10 days. It says we're going to verify if you have refunded the buyer or not. Why do I need to refund? They haven't paid. Okay, that's number one. Anyway, the eBay representative said after 24 hours you can get your fees back. I said, okay. So I waited 48 hours. I waited 2 days. Called back and they said, no, we can't get your fees back. You have to go through the whole 10-day cycle and then you can get your fees back. So my credit card was hit $750, which, I'll get it back. It's not it's the wrong time of the year. December, Christmas coming up. They shouldn't do this to their sellers. They really shouldn't. It's not right. This is a legitimate sale, which paid and I shipped and we're good. Signed for, all that good stuff. Now, again, eBay doesn't care, it seems like, it's like they're going to bill you for those fees, which are bogus, and they're going to give you a hard time to get them back, which is not right. Somebody should be able to fix that and not make me pay $750 for a bogus sale, basically. As I said, the other one was legit. So while we're on this subject, if you sell an expensive item that they pay through PayPal, make 100% sure that you ship to the address on the PayPal payment page. I don't care if they email you, call you on the phone, whatever. They say, can you ship it to my cousin's house? No. Even if it's the next door neighbor, no. You ship it to the exact address that's on that payment page. Otherwise, they can file a chargeback. They can get the item. They have their item now. file a chargeback, and guess what? PayPal is going to take that money from you, the seller, and give it to your buyer, who most likely, in a lot of cases, could be a dishonest person. Okay, that's not right. So, number one, always ship it to the address that's on the PayPal payment page. Number two, always get a signature. Now, I believe PayPal's policy has changed on signature. I believe the item has to be like $700 and up in order for PayPal to require a signature. However, let me ask you a question. If you ship a $300 item, do you want it sitting on someone's porch? Like UPS, FedEx, whatever, they drop it off, they ring the doorbell, they leave, but your buyer's not home, okay? So they're not going to have their package for 5 hours, whatever it is, okay? Do you want that package sitting there for some thief to walk by and steal? I know I wouldn't. I would not as a buyer, and I definitely don't want that happening as a seller. Even though PayPal should cover it if there's a chargeback because they did not require the signature. I don't know. It's just something I would always require a signature. You know, put on your listings, I will require a signature on this and just be done with it. That's the safe thing to do. I don't like scammers being able to get a hold of something which happens a lot. So those are my two takeaways here. And thank you for your time. Johnny Shredder signing out. Y'all have a good night. I don't know if I said the date. It's Wednesday, December 9th, 2015. So if I don't talk to you guys before Christmas, have a great Merry Christmas. And, of course, a Happy New Year, which hopefully I'll do another video before then. And y'all have a good night. Thank you.